No, I don't have my glasses on. Thank you. Awesome.
They're the real ones, and the lady dropped one earlier. Good. Oh, yeah. Nice. Thank you. Want me to take it for you?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You have to send that to me.
I took it on his phone.
Oh, all right.
Eric, do I look good?
Yes.
Okay. All right, take my work. Thank you so much.
Where's the sixth one, sir? The sixth one?
Sixth one comes in June.
Oh, it's not here
They
yet?
haven't passed them out. Players do not have them.
I'm a Cowboys
Cuando
fan.
uno
Ours comes in February.
No.
Sorry, guys. Now put your hand up. Come on, man.
Ah, está adelante que tú. Dale.
They just got bigger and bigger and bigger.
Okay.
That could qualify as brass knuckles right there. Right? That could qualify as brass knuckles.
All right, thank you.
I'm not ready yet, so if somebody wants to go, I'll set up my phone.
I'll take your phone. 2, 2, 2.
That's about it.
One or one? All right.
Damn, it sucks. I need to get bifocals.
Want to take my picture?
Oh, yeah. Let me try that.
Sure.
Sir, can you hold that one for me? Would you mind, sir? I'm sorry. Oh, don't go through the pictures. You might see somebody you don't like. You want it sideways, or how do you want it? That's good like that. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. One more, ready? Do something else. No gangster. Okay. Ready?
I wish I wasn't wearing my work uniform.
All right, buddy. There you go. Thank you. You're welcome.
Take yours.
Don't. I ain't giving my beer up. Yeah, you want to take mine? Yeah. I ain't giving my beer up.
You ain't giving the beer up. It's okay. Just don't spill it.
The rings, you know, they're beer. No, I'm just kidding. I'll do that.
There you go, Mike.
Do it
All right.
again. Okay.
There you go.
Okay.
Want to take another one?
Yeah, go ahead, just in case. I'm not very photogenic.
Good?
Got it?
Yep.
I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
problem.
Appreciate it. You're a good sport.
Not if you're in there.
Yeah, that's just fine. I'm gonna go home and show it to my Patriot buddy.
There you go.
It almost looks like I said I can't see him.
Take my picture.
Gentlemen, I'll see you.
So if I can have your attention, please. I hope all of you had a great day today and took away information that you can put into use at your properties and your organizations. I now have the privilege of introducing Paul Francisco. You may recognize him as a former tight end for your favorite team. Paul has an amazing life story, and we're so excited to have him with us today. A native of Honduras, Paul attended Boston University on a football scholarship and majored in political science with hopes of becoming a civil rights lawyer. While at BU, Paul was a natural, and eventually his skills on the field led to several years playing professionally as a tight end for the New England Patriots, Miami Dolphins, and Baltimore Ravens. Currently, Paul is the Chief Diversity Officer and Head of Workforce Development Programs at State Street Corporation. He leads the implementation of State Street's global diversity, equity, and inclusion strategies. Most recently, Paul was appointed by Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker to serve on the Black Advisory Board Commission. He has received many awards and recognitions throughout his career, including a Certificate of Achievement from Governor Deval Patrick for his work with the Hispanic community. Additionally, Paul was named in the Boston Business Journal's Top 40 Under 40 in 2007 and El Planeta newspaper Power Meter's 100 Most Influential Latinos in Massachusetts in 2007, 2013, and 2014. welcoming former New England Patriot number 88, Paul Francisco.
Thank you. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I know that the crowd thinned down a little bit. Everybody was expecting Tom Brady to walk through the door. And he's a little busy right now throwing balls to Edelman and to Amendola and to all the people getting ready for the season.
He needs a tight end, though.
I know. So I'm contemplating coming out of retirement. I'm making the announcement here today. Just because I'm contemplating coming out of retirement doesn't mean it's going to happen. But no, I first of all thank you to the board and to this organization for allowing me to speak today. And I'll try to keep my remarks appropriate to you and the work that you do. So as you heard from the bio, I am originally from Honduras. I came to this country when I was 17 years old. I didn't speak English. I hated the weather. Didn't necessarily care for the food in New England. And I came in November 1986, and I never forget it because it was obviously a huge deal for me coming from a Latin American country, being in a big city, bright lights. And I found myself here, staying here to go to school. So I did end up going to Cathedral High School in the South End. All right, see, we got a wild person. And
Took a few pictures on it too.
So the funny story is this: I showed up. I was English as a second language student. I was walking down the halls. My classmates rather, were all Asian classmates of mine. They were Cambodian, Chinese, Vietnamese, etc. And we were all learning English together. I didn't speak any other languages. They didn't speak Spanish. But yet somehow we found a way to connect with each other. But one day I'm walking down the hall, and clearly I'm the only one who doesn't look Chinese or Cambodian Vietnamese, right? So I'm walking down the hall, and someone sees me and says to me, "Hey, you want to come and join the football team?" And I said, "Sure, absolutely." I played sports back home in Honduras, and I was looking to belong. I was looking for a way to integrate, and be one of those quote-unquote popular kids. So I got invited to play. I went home. We lived in Roxbury, off of Magnolia Street, in a triple-decker. And my aunt was I'm an assistant. She could barely make ends meet. She was supporting a family of five. And here I was asking her for money so I could go buy equipment for football. And I never forget, she kind of looked at me, and you could tell that she had a decision to make, right? And do I have enough money to buy food this weekend, or do I give Paul this money to go and buy his football? And she chose to give me the money to go and buy this food. So I went to Bradley's, and for those of you who remember Bradley's, back in the day. And I'm always sad I go and buy my football equipment, and then the next day I show up to the football field. And I'm looking for the football team. There are a bunch of people in the field, and a bunch of people with helmets and shoulder pads, but I'm looking for the football team. And clearly I was looking for the soccer team because I thought I was invited to play football. So that's how literally my football career got started, because at that point I had a decision to make. I could just say, oh no thanks, I was looking for the soccer team, which there wasn't one. Or I could try something new, try something different, kind of take a chance, take a shot, and I decided to do that. Long story short, I ended up breaking all kinds of records for tight ends in the city of Boston that year. I was Boston Herald All-Scholastic, second team All-Scholastic for Boston Globe, etc., All-City. And I got a chance to go play at Boston University. Originally, I was actually going to play basketball. Basketball was my first love, my first sport. But it just so happens it was during the time of the Deion Sanders, the Bo Jackson era, for those of you who are football fans, and I wanted to be the next two-sport athlete. I went to BU and I majored in political science. As my bio mentioned, I grew up in a country where race wasn't as central to who you were, to your success, as was socioeconomic status. And so when I came to Boston in the 80s, and I literally was told, someone like you cannot go into South because you get chased out. Now, I couldn't understand why that was, right? Or how someone could just judge me or prejudge me just based on what I look like. And that kind of bothered me. Because back home, I never felt that way, right? Even though I was one of the few black folks in the city where I grew up, I never felt I could go somewhere just based on the fact that I looked different. And that's when I began to think about what can I do to make this different. I began to study the history of the United States and decided to go to political science. I wanted to be a lawyer. I didn't end up being a lawyer, but I did marry one, so I guess I'm good. But you know, the one thing that I never forget about my experience at BU is that I got to work with a lot of people. I got to be teammates with a lot of people, and literally a group that looked like this, right? Very diverse, from many different backgrounds. I grew up in many different situations, but yet we all came together for one purpose. We all came together as one, and we all operated as one, and it didn't matter, you know, the economic background, the racial background, the religious background of anyone, because we were all there to do a job. And, you know, luckily we had a coach that really invested in us as people, and saw us as people, saw each one of us as his sons. So when I got into the NFL, the quick and dirty of it is I had no dreams of ever making it to the pros. I just thought, hey, you know, the way for me to succeed is to go to school, to do as well as I can, you know, get out of there and go get a job. I did well in school, and I had sort of dreams again to go to law school, and then I noticed my junior year a lot of scouts were coming by, but I thought they were coming by to look at our quarterback, who was literally a doppelganger of Doug Flutie, right? He was 5'10", he could scramble, he could throw, he could chuck the ball downfield, and just very smart football player, and I thought everybody was there to look at him. Unbeknownst to me, later that year, my coach told me, no, that he would look at you. And so I was supposed to get drafted that year. Tom, we were talking about that, and I ended up not getting drafted. I signed free agent in Miami. I was in the NFL for a very short period of time. So my story in the league is interesting. I played for three of the best coaches, Hall of Fame coaches, right? Bill Parcells, Bill Belichick, and Coach Shula, Phil Shula. And the short period of time that I had in this league, I learned a ton. And again, the thing continued to be, it didn't matter who you were, where you came from, how you grew up, what you believed in, what political, you know, affiliation you had. We were all there as brothers to do the job. So when I went into corporate, when I finished playing, I got hurt, and I came back to Boston in '98. And I had the opportunity to start working for an insurance company as an adjuster. Insurance adjuster. I had no idea what insurance adjusters did. And I noticed that I was one of the few folks, if not the only one in my role, that looked like me. And again, I started to ask, why is that? And that's where my career in doing what I do today got started. In looking at how organizations think of diversity, think of inclusion, think of belonging. So now to tie it back to what you do, which I think is really important. So I've then now dedicated my life to ensuring that any organization that I belong to, that there is a lens that we look through, which is an equitable lens, right? Which is to say, you come in here, you do your work, you work hard, you should have the same opportunities that anybody else has, regardless, right? Because we need to create an environment, we need to create a culture where everybody feels that they belong, that they can do something. What you do on a daily basis, you see the best and the worst in people, right? The fact that you are working in an environment where there are, you know, it's obviously affordable housing, where there are folks who are hardworking, who are trying to get ahead, who have had challenges in life for whatever reason, and they find themselves in the circumstances they find themselves. What to me what's important is that what you do on a daily basis, and whether it's picking up a piece of paper and mopping the floors, or fixing somebody's key lock, right? Dealing with a disturbance or whatever the case it is that you need to put things into context and figure out, if it's a bad situation, you cannot judge, you cannot make assumptions about the people you're dealing with or what they're going through, what they're dealing with, because at the end of the day, we all have sort of our bears our crosses to bear. And for me, it's all about, equity, and it's all about fairness. And so I've dedicated my life since I've been in corporate to making sure that that's happening across whatever I can touch. So whether that's on a board that I'm sitting on, serving, whether it's Governor Patrick, Governor Baker, whether it's Mayor Menino, or now Mayor Walsh, for me, it's about what can I do to make Boston better, New England better. When you think about the Federal Reserve did a study, and they call it the color of money. And this was about 5 years ago. And in that study, what it said is that the average net worth of a white family in Boston, or in Massachusetts, I think it was, the greater Boston area, was $250,000. Average net worth of a white family in greater Boston, $250,000. What do you think the average net worth of a black family is? It was at that time, it still is, in the greater Boston area. Anybody has an idea? 50,000? 35,000? Any other ideas? The average net worth of a black family in greater Boston is $8. Let that sink in for a minute. I'm not making this up. $250,000 average net worth, $8. So, we are one of the most advanced cities in the nation. We enjoy some of the best institutions, from academia to government. We are the cradle of liberty. We are a nation of first and a city of first. And yet we are, at that time, we were the most inequitable city in the nation. There's something wrong. And you can't chalk it up to, talking about, certain people not working hard, certain people not. It goes beyond that. And so when you think about the work that we need to do and the work that you do on a daily basis and the people that you come across on a daily basis, those are the people you come across on a daily basis. The people who are net worth is in the lowest rung in this society. And so what can you do through your work on a daily basis to make sure that they feel a little bit better about their condition? That they're coming into a little bit cleaner building, right? That they come into a hallway that actually has lights that work, right? Into a green area that's actually maintained. Into a parking lot that's actually safe, or that doesn't have syringes around or whatever it is. And I think that, it's no small job. And I know some days it's really tough. But you have to think about, even in that position, in that role that you have, doing maintenance for that, you are probably in a better position than these folks are. And you have more access to opportunities than these folks have. So, not to get preachy, we are after all in a football stadium, and this has been a happy place for a lot of us. So, I'll leave you with this. I have a lot of hope, and I think that a lot of you are doing a lot of great work. And I'm thankful for this organization for giving me the opportunity to speak about this issue today. Obviously, I'm a little bit passionate about the topic. But there is hope. There are things that are happening that are changing the landscape, that are changing the condition. It's going to take a long, long time. It's going to take a long, long time. But people like yourselves, the fact that you come across each other on a daily basis, what makes many of you, when you finish working, you may stay in the urban setting. Many of you may go back after the suburbs. the fact that you're working shoulder to shoulder every day together, you understand each other, you get to know each other. You know, people that you otherwise would have never gotten to know, speaks volumes of what we need to do and continue to do in order to make sure that people don't just automatically make assumptions about people just based, because now you know, you have context. These are your colleagues, these are people that you know, these are people that you trust, these are people you depend on. And so that's what we need to do. We need to create more proximity between people. Right now, there's just a whole lot of stuff going on around the world that, quite frankly, we need to address. And hopefully, this little pep talk has been able to give you a little bit of an idea as to what needs to be done. But I thank you for the work that you do. I have many relatives who are living in your buildings, right? Cousins and others who have benefited from public housing, that have or affordable housing, right? That are currently either there or that have transitioned out, thankfully, into home ownership. But there's still a lot more to do. So I thank you on behalf of my family, because at one point, my aunt was a Section 8 recipient, right? And I've been able to succeed in life. I've been able to have opportunities, and those opportunities, while I've gained and have worked really hard for all those opportunities, there have been people along the way that really tremendously helped me and really supported, and I could be more and more thankful and grateful. So this organization, I'm thankful that you're having this conversation, that you have me here. You knew what you were going to get with this conversation, so I appreciate that. And with that said, I think we have a couple of pictures, long shots from our past, so if any of you are interested, I'll be happy to sign some over. And that's it, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Paul. Your story is an inspiration, and we appreciate you being here today. I also want to extend our gratitude to Norfolk Companies for sponsoring our speaker today. I think we can all agree that it was great addition to the day. Thank you also to corporate management, housing management resources, and shopping companies for sponsoring our networking event this evening.
So I was there with Terrence Stanton. He's the one that got me to.
Just a few housekeeping items. Thank you once again to our sponsors, volunteers, and speakers. Thank you to Sarah and Michelle on the maintenance committee, especially for Josh there, who chairs that committee, for their prompt time and planning. And pictures of the Patriot and the Super Bowl.
So you want me to send it to?
Be sure you grab your Sherwin Williams bucket on the way out, and they're at the bottom of the escalator. And we look forward to seeing you at our conference in October. Thanks so much.
Yeah. 2 hours.
2 hours.
YL.
Yes, sir.
So back then it was still the Chiefs,
Yeah,
not the Panthers.
That's yellow. You were yellow. Gold.
Yeah, yellow and gold.
Yellow and gold.
Yellow and green and yellow. How you doing?
How you doing? To Nez Porter. N-E-Z P-O-R-T-E-R.
N-E-Z
P-O-R-T-E-R.
P-O-R-T-E-R.
E-R.
All right.
You got it. Thank you, sir. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, man.
All right, take care.
All right. How you doing? Right now, or while I'm signing? While you're signing. All right. Just let me know again. Go there.
So whenever you're ready, just tell me about what this event means to you, why you're here, whatever you like.
For me, it's an honor to be able to speak to organizations about inclusion, about what it means, and how the work that they do directly impacts the well-being of folks that they service on a daily basis. And the work that they do is clearly needed. We need emotional, physical safety, and I think these professionals bring that to people on a daily basis, people who are in those need. And so for me to speak
to just real quick to be here is really great. So I'm really
How does it feel to be back in this?
It always feels good to be back home. Though when I played here, we were not in this stadium, beautiful stadium. We were back at the old Foxborough Stadium. But it feels great. And it's such a storied franchise, and to see the place for the Six Flag to go up soon, it's going to be amazing. So just really happy to be here.
Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
How you doing?
Good.
The end.